As a reminder, no filming is allowed in the press conference. We'll start with the opening statement from Coach Beard, and then we'll take questions for the players only first.
Yeah, we just wish Alabama good luck in the NCAA tournament next week. Really good team, explosive offense, really good players, including, in my opinion, an NBA first-round draft pick. It's really, really a problem to defend. Give our guys a lot of credit. First on the list is we just beat a really quality opponent that I think's got a chance to make a Final Four this year. So wish Nate and those guys the best. In terms of us, whenever we out-rebound the opponent this season, we've had a lot of success. That was the focal point in the game plan. We got that done. Alabama's so hard to guard. We kind of went back and forth between a no-threes defense and then also protecting the paint. I thought the coaching staff did a really good job. Wes Flanagan had a good scout. Everybody contributed to this game. I thought our players did a good job believing. Every 4-minute timeout, we kind of set up how we were going to play a little bit different. We get 4 guys in double-figure scoring tonight, so that's kind of our formula. Another low turnover game for us. The stat sheet will say 9, but I think we had 2 turnovers in our last 3 or 4 possessions. So other than that, it's a 6-7 turnover games, exactly where it has to be for us to have success in this tournament. So we set this up as our second 4-team tournament here in Nashville, and so tomorrow we'll have a chance to win the championship in this 4-team tournament. Any questions for our players?
We'll start up front on the right.
Patton, throughout these games, Aiden Erbach, TSTV Sports. Patton, throughout these games, y'all have never trailed or played from behind. What's that been like, and what's been the driving force behind that, and how do you guys prepare for tomorrow's matchup between either Arkansas or Oklahoma?
Yeah, I didn't know that until I saw it on SEC Network, but we're just playing our game.
When are you watching TV?
Sir?
When are you watching TV?
SEC
Network.
Yeah.
In your room or something?
Yes, sir. Okay. But yeah, I didn't see it to SEC Network, and then we're just playing our game. We're not done yet. We have a game plan each and every day, and the coaching staff's done a great job of that, and we're just trying to play our best basketball in March.
Front left.
Patton, Neil McCready, 24/7 Sports. Can you walk me through that final defensive possession, the block shot? That's a 6'10" guy that's going up for what would have been the game winner probably in that moment. Just take me through that.
Yes, sir. Just kind of found myself in no man's land. I saw LeBaron John to the basket. I think he went off one and made some type of crazy pass. I didn't see anybody on the three-point line. I saw the big catcher, and I just went down there and tried to make a play for us to win.
Front left.
Hey, Ilias. Sam Hutchins with the Clarion Ledger. I want to ask specifically about that three-pointer you hit, the turnaround one with the shot clock expiring. That shot, but how'd that play out? But also about your confidence tonight. Where was it at?
I just watched the shot clock and I see 2 seconds remaining, so there is no way I don't shoot the ball, so I just shoot it and it went in, so that was good for us.
It's good coaching.
Yeah, pretty good.
Ilias, along those lines, kind of possession after possession, when you guys needed a bucket, it seemed like you were the guy that taking that shot, making those buckets the last 5 minutes or so. Was that something they were giving you, or is that just something you just decided, hey, I'm going to put the team on my shoulders?
No, that was the game plan, especially because we know the big going to play defense on me one moment in the game. So I just try to be aggressive and play my game, control the game, and make the right play on the right moment.
Any more questions for the players? Middle right.
This one could be for either of you, but Alabama fans definitely traveled well. How did it feel playing in that arena and just in that energy?
It was fun. I definitely did get loud a couple times when they went on a run, a couple runs actually, but we were poised. We did a good job, kind of when they went on a run, we went on a run. But yeah.
I think we have a lot of good fans that travel with us too. We're super appreciative. Came to my attention today that we got 6 students, Ole Miss students, that came to Nashville instead of spring break. They've been at every game and stuff, so shout out to those 6 students. I want to invite you to come by the office when classes resume, and Mark Adams is going to take you out to eat.
Front left.
I guess for Patton, from the outside, this is an underdog story building with you guys being the 15 seed. But is that something you maybe lean into or reject, that narrative?
We're just trying to play our basketball. You know, we could be the 1 seed or the 15 seed. We're just playing Ole Miss basketball, trying to stay hot in March. The coaching staff's done a great job. These players have not given up. We haven't quit. You know, we're just going to dog it out to the end.
Far back.
Patton, Pete Thamel from ESPN. Just along those lines, can you just speak to the opportunity you guys have created for yourselves here? I mean, you're 40 minutes away from playing for an NCAA tournament bid, and there are obviously some low lulls in this season that didn't seem likely. Just talk about the opportunity here.
Yeah, it's just survive in advance. We don't look ahead. We just take it one game at a time, and anybody can get hot in March. We're just trying to keep that up for the next game.
Got time for one more question? Okay, gentlemen, thank you. Go that way. Okay, raise your hand. We'll get the mic to you for Coach. Start here on the front, right?
Hey, Coach. Alabama played with a lot of space and a lot of intensity throughout the game. They really amplified that in the second half. How do you think your team did playing with that kind of tempo, specifically in the backcourt with your defense?
The best we could. They're a lot to handle when they start coming downhill with kind of reckless abandon. You know, it kind of – everybody thinks about the three-point shot, and it's obviously one of the parts of their identity, but I would argue from my standpoint, and I'm not in their locker room every day, but I think their ability to get downhill and get to the free throw line and get to the paint, and that was really the coaching decision, like on the last possession. You stay committed to guarding the three-point line, then they're just too explosive. So we rolled the dice there a little bit and protected the rim late, but they're really, really hard to defend.
We're going to go middle left.
Hey, Coach, you've mentioned in previous press conferences kind of shifting your strategy to rest and recovery. Do you feel like the momentum from the 2 games you've already played up to this point have helped you kind of carry along momentum and beat Alabama, who maybe approaches the game rested?
Back-to-back days with that one? It's nice. You got the front tuck, or is the shirt tail completely tucked in? Yeah, like it. I didn't even know what a front tuck was until this summer. No, here's the deal. I'll tell you what we told our team. You know, the first thing we kind of set the tone early this morning. Saw a couple guys kind of yawning as they came into breakfast, and that's not going to work. And so just reminding the guys that this whole narrative, they might be reading, they might not. We urge our guys to get off their phones this time of year, but we all know they're probably on them. You know, is Ole Miss going to be tired after playing 80 minutes? I don't believe in that. These players, they're not 29, 30, 31 years old. They grew up playing in the summer, sometimes 3 games a day on the AAU circuit. All of them in their respected basketball journeys played pickup basketball 7 days a week for hours and hours and hours. I know that was certainly true for me, Conflans Park in Northwest Rec in Irving, Texas. So just made sure we understand there's no excuses here. You might see that narrative, but depth is one thing that we have on our team, and we were prepared to play as many players as we needed to tonight. But that was the thing we kind of set the tone this morning, like same routine that we've had the last 2 or 3 days here in Nashville, and we're not going to buy into this deal where it's 3 games in 3 days. I mean, yeah, who cares? It's basketball.
Far right.
Teresa Walker with the Associated Press. Chris, you know, it's one thing to say survive, advance, tune everything out, but the way your team has played in these 3 games to not trail, what is working specifically that's allowing them to just have that mentality to go attack the court?
I just think finally we're seeing the vision of our team. We're playing really well right now. Out-rebounding the opponent, taking care of the ball, balanced scoring, timely execution and late shot clock. We're just doing a lot of good things. And so I know many of you haven't followed our season other than the win-loss record, and I know that's not easy to look at. But we've played some good basketball. Like, we can play with anybody in this league. We played Alabama and Oxford, Mississippi several weeks ago. You know, basically tied game at halftime. 1 possession game, about 10 minutes left. They hit us with a haymaker, and the final score wasn't reflective of what the game really was. So I think right now, I wish I had a more elaborate answer, but we're playing good basketball. We got a lot of belief. The guys are continuing to prepare. We had guys this afternoon, watching their clips from yesterday's game, getting prepared for tonight's game. And so just really happy for our players. They deserve all the credit. They've refused to quit. We're executing game plans. We're playing good basketball. I think we'll be a factor in the rest of this tournament.
Front left.
Hey, Chris, kind of a two-part question. 2 nights in a row, you guys had to withstand like a furious late rally to win. Looked like you guys had a lot of poise tonight, maybe more so than you had early in the year. And then along those lines, and obviously sometimes we can't hear it because we're up higher, but it looks like your team's communicating better on the floor. Is that fair?
More than fair. I agree. One of our challenges this year has been communication. Player-led teams is the only way to win in March. And so in November and December and January, you're working towards that, and we just didn't get it done. It's not all on the players. For some of this season, it has not been one of our best coaching jobs, but here we are standing at the end. Our communication's better. I thought tonight we used the timeouts well again. It's kind of scary not having one late, but I really wanted to try to get a good look on that out-of-bounds play, and so that was a coaching decision. Travis Perry did a good job tonight, is the inbounder on our press breaker, running the baseline, 2 hands on the basketball, just confident. Nobody was hiding tonight, and we just made just enough free throws to win the game.
Last question in the front.
What did it mean to you as a coach to see the way Ilias played tonight, and especially those turnaround shots and the crunch time?
Yeah, Ilias is a good player. When you talk about really good players, they have so many things in their bag. And it's that balance of time and score and who's guarding you and what does the team need now. But Ilias has about 3 shots that he can get off at any time. I thought tonight, 4 assists, only 1 turnover. Obviously scored the ball tonight. So for Ilias, it's about controlling the game. Ole Miss can win if he has 8 points and 10 assists. Sometimes Ole Miss needs 17 points from Ilias. So tonight I saw a lot of courage. One specific thing that I will not forget, Alabama has kind of a drastic game plan where they put their big on Ilias. Ilias got a good wide-open 3 and missed it. The next time down, he had the courage to take it again. It's basketball. You got to take the right shot. Percentages are always going to kind of even out, but that'll be something I'll never forget about tonight's game because a lesser player would have, maybe turned down that second open look. They're basically just begging him to shoot at that point. So a lot of respect for Ilias having the courage to take that shot.
Okay, thank you, Coach.
Thanks.